Hi, in this video, we are going to see how to factor a cubic polynomial. Okay, consider the cubic polynomial we have on the board. That is x to the third power negative px square, positive 2x square, negative 4x, positive 4p, negative 8. Here, the value of p is given, that is p is equal to 5. So, our first work is to plug in the value 5 for p. So, then we have x to the third power negative. For p we can plug in 5, then we'll have 5x square, positive 2x square, negative 4x, positive 4 times. For p we can substitute 5, negative 8. Okay, x to the third power, we can combine these two terms, then we'll be getting negative 3x square, negative 4x, positive 20, negative 8. Okay, so x to the third power, negative 3x square, negative 4x, and we can combine these two values, positive 20 and negative 8, we'll be getting positive 12. Okay, we can factor this cubic polynomial by grouping. We can consider the first two terms as one group and the next two terms as another group. So, what can be factored from the first two terms? So just consider the common divisor for these two terms. So it's x square. So the highest common factor or the greatest common divisor for the terms x cube and 3x square is just x square. So that x square can be factored out. If I factor out x square, what will I have left in the first term? Here. To know this, we have to divide this x cube by the 1 we factored. When I divide x cube by x square, I'll be getting x. When I divide this 3x square by this x square, I'll be getting negative 3. Now, I have to find the greatest common divisor for the next two terms. I mean, in the second group. So, obviously, it's negative 4. So, negative 4 can be factored out. So, to get the terms inside the parenthesis, you have to divide this negative 4x by negative 4. So, negative will cancel out, 4 will cancel out. We have x. And also, to get the stuff over here, you have to divide this positive 12 by negative 4. 4 goes into 4 one times, 4 goes into 12 thrice. And positive times negative will become negative 3. Okay, now, what do we find in common in these two terms? We find x negative 3. So, x negative 3 can be factored out. And if x negative 3 is factored out, we have x squared left in the first term and negative 4 in the second term. Okay, further, this x negative 3 and x square negative 4 can be written as x negative 3 times x square negative. This 4 can be written as 2 square. So, because when I write 4 as 2 square, it will be in the form of a square negative b square. Already we know the algebraic identity a square negative b square, that is equal to a positive b times a negative b. So, comparing this and this, we get x for a and 2 for b. So, we can write this factored form with a is equal to x and b is equal to 2. Then we get x negative 3, and the factored form of this expression is going to be x positive 2 times x negative 2. So, the factored form of the given cubic polynomial is x negative 3 times x positive 2 times x negative 2.